Hey everybody,
Hello.
we're introducing our board.
So, Mike and Hazel, who's on our board and how did we make that decision? So, what we did to choose our board before we announce who they are is Mike compiled a list.
A big list.
And on that list was everyone we could think of, friends, family, and mentors who we know support us and this venture.
It was a big
Hazel,
list.
I'm sorry you couldn't be on the board. You're a cat. So it was a big list, right?
A big list.
Of people from all over the country, of people that we've met, as we've lived. We selected 3 off the list for very particular reasons, and we asked those 3 to be a part of our board. But before I go further than that, will you tell everyone why we chose 3?
I don't know.
We selected 3. We selected 3 people for our board because that makes 5. You and I are serving on our board. And
Yeah, I totally knew that.
he did know that. So we have 5 people on our board, the founding board of the company. Obviously, we're going to be on it because we're the kind of creators of the company, and since the board is kind of in charge of directing a theater company traditionally, it doesn't make sense for us not to be on the board.
And we're just getting started, so
And that brings us to, who are those 3 people?
who do you want to start with?
Who's on the tip of your tongue?
I guess first and foremost would be
Dun,
my
dun,
dad.
dun. Steve Silverman. So why did we choose your dad to be on the board other than, his pure love for us?
Well, one thing is that
He's incredibly smart.
and very well read, and he brings a unique perspective to one of our main goals, which is being as inclusive and diverse and
Accessible as possible.
equitable.
And equitable. Steve has his master's in education, and he's worked with people of all ages, including adults. He's fluent in ASL.
Well, he's deaf, so
He lost,
that helps.
yeah. He lost his hearing later in life too, so he has a unique perspective as well, being profoundly deaf, but also have had the experience of the hearing perspective.
So he helps provide insight into how to best include people with those types of disabilities.
He can help question and prod us as to decisions we're making and whether or not we're being inclusive in that respect. And we're really excited to have him on. He's such a gem. Anyway,
So
next.
who's next?
Next we have Kennedy Salters. So Kennedy is a fabulous woman with many, many talents. She currently lives in Atlanta, Georgia, where she's from. And we know her through one of my old jobs at Arkansas Repertory Theater. She and I worked in the education department, and we just created a bond and kind of see collaboration in the same light, right? With energy and fun you can still accomplish really great things. Like, for instance, we used to have these little dance breaks. We would get up from our chair and just shake, shake, shake. Anyway.
It was a good way for them to shake off the stress of the day.
Well, at least for 5 minutes. Shake break, dance break.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, so give it a try. If you're sitting at the desk all day,
get up and dance.
Just, 5-10 minutes, you'd be amazed at how it changes your body. Yeah. But anyway, Kennedy. So she comes from a musical theater background. She was on a national tour before COVID shut it down.
Of Waitress.
She was playing Becky. But she's also interested in mental health. In fact, she's working on getting...
She's going to pursue shortly her master's degree.
Master's degree in mental health counseling. So that marriage of theater and mental health was a great fit for us. And she happens to also be a woman of color. And oh my gosh, especially in today's world, this is imperative. Being a diverse theater company, to have
diverse input.
Well, yeah, diverse input. How do people make boards and say they're about diversity, right? This is a major question happening in theater. I know it's not the first time it's being asked. I asked it a little while ago, which is why we're integrating that, but still, not to toot my own horn, but is that tooting my own horn? That's a little bit tooting my own horn, isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway. But if your mission is to have a diverse ensemble, your board should reflect that. And that is also what we tried to do. In only 3 people, we tried to acknowledge, knowing that there's plenty of people that we left out. Oh my God, it's so overwhelming. I can't have another panic attack. Okay, I won't. There's gonna be space for more people later, but with these 3 people, we feel like it's diverse and there's representation that supports our mission.
Well, there's still one more that we haven't
And there's still one more, and I'm not even finished introducing Kennedy. I'm sorry that I got off. It's not really off topic, but Kennedy is just an energetic, fabulous woman. Hazel agrees. And we are so thankful to have her on our board for so many reasons.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. I see what you did there. And finally, dun da da da, who do we have now?
Last but not least, Aditya Oza.
Oza.
He and Catherine have been friends since
High school. Yeah.
And Catherine helped get him going when he moved to Los Angeles, and their friendship has just grown over the years, and he's become quite a savvy businessman, and we felt like his perspective would be a really great contribution to our board.
He is a detail-oriented person. He's always thinking about that next step and asking questions or making suggestions, and it's a great little way to round out our group between Steve's wealth of knowledge throughout his years of being an education teacher, Dakota Butt, and Kennedy's energy and connection to theater and mental health, and Aditya's business savvy, and then the 2 of us crazy kids, and Dakota over there, and Hazel, who's been screaming, and Allegra, who's being the good child right now. Between all of us,
I think we got something good going on here.
we've got it covered. So that's the story of how we decided who was on our board.
And who they are.
And you can read more about them in their brief bios on our website, mentalhaus.org. Thank you for watching. Bye! Mwah.